And once more, Howe back to the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one snap closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Got a man. That's Lazard. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. And again, it's Rodgers. And Lazard's got it again. And he's going to be taken to the ground right there at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Rodgers to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Tariq Castro-Fields who picked it. And the Commanders are right back in this football game. Here's 1st and 10. Howell down to throw it. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Howell. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Steps away to his left. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's Howell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Howell to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. And I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Rodgers to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Third down, here's Abanikanda. And now the rookie's free. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 28. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
I won't hear it until you do the impression. You got stung by a bee. Why is a white guy in prison scarier than a black guy in prison? Why are gay people so rude? Why? Because you're fucking asshole. Have you heard of a reverse? It's when the devil tells the priest to get out of the child.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the New York Jets. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Here's Darius Davis on the return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Herbert going to go to the air right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Straight ahead is Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Rodgers to throw on second down. There's a short one caught by Uzama. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
On the handoff, Abana Campbell. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with the new set... You got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offenses and they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Rodgers now to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. What I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert looking Austin Eckler's way again. And Eckler's going to pick up a Chargers 1st down as he's up to the 40-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Herbert back to the air. That's completed right side to Palmer. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer, 29 yards. And the Chargers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Xavier Gibson now from his end zone. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this out past the 25. A real letdown broke down defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Wide open receiver complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And he's into the clear. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. On the return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 58 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Charger drive about to get going.
Baylor Tigers! Baylor Tigers!
Herbert on 1st down now. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down.
Hey, ram.
from the shotgun. Here's Herbert. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jermaine Johnson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Herbert now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That is caught. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Allen's got it complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Herbert operating from the red zone. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for them so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
Rodgers will try again on second down. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Second and 10. Rodgers again now. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On play action. Now Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with the clock at all zeros, they get the touchdown to make this just a one-score game into the lockers.
And you know what else it does? Besides boost their confidence, it doesn't change your game plan any. See, if they're down bigger going into the half, you may have to revise what you plan to do in the second. But now in this spot, within 1 score in striking distance, you go ahead and keep playing and do what you've worked on all week long.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. On the return is Gibson. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Rodgers throw into the hands of Cobb. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Hall on a give up the middle to the 43, second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level. Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Four receiver set here on 3rd down. They're going to spread the field and make you play sideline to sideline, make you defend every blade of grass. Good spacing there offensively as they get the completion and the first down.
Back to the ground with Hall. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Throwing now is Rodgers. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. There's Hall bringing in another one. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. On play action, Rodgers rolling to his right. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Randall Cobb from 4 yards out. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first. There he goes, right side. A big play there for L.A. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
He really tried to thread that down the seam.
Yeah, he tried to rip that one, didn't he? But a throw with that velocity, necessary when you're trying to hit a quick hitter like that one. Timing execution has to be perfect. Unfortunately for him, that one fell to the ground.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. On the return is Gibson. This taken in right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Michael Davis. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
Now it's Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. Josh Palmer, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14.
Jets 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. On the return is Gibson. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's Rodgers. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. He finds Wilson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, check 26.
And again, it's Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 30.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a Jets. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. And Wilson with it, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Second down, goal to go. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin from 10 yards out. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Zerline connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. He's by himself, Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Allen. 87 yards, the official distance on the kickoff return. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, 88.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Michael Davis. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, you can make everything turn out just okay.
Herbert changing things up. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On play action. Now Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Peacefully no more. I will waste my time trying to figure out.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
50. Hey, you block over here. 50.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And this is caught down for a touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a play in the cap.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter. To stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Now it's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he's seconds.
Yes, sir.
That one should just about put a capper on this game.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Chargers 49, Jets 35. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. On the return is Gibson.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And that will be